Alrighty everyone, welcome to this hardcore stream. So, last stream did not go very well. I ended up dying on my warrior at the very end. I think I almost made it to level 14. And it kind of struck me, I was like, you know what, why don't I actually play like a good class? You know, like paladin.
What can I do for you?
That way, A, I can heal myself. I don't have to rely so heavily on, you know, potions and whatnot. But also, B, this is just a better class anyways. So, that's going to be the game plan. We're going to attempt to do this. I mean, I don't really know how it's going to go. So, yeah, I'm sure it'll be alright. Switch account so I can actually find myself. Okay. Also, you may notice I'm wearing cool guy sunglasses inside like a total douche. That's intentional. What I can do, I remember this last time. You're all quiet. Oh, well, hold on. Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me better. Onyx, thank you for the host, my dude. Let me turn down the ripping and tearing of the Doom soundtrack. Because as a paladin, I'm pretty sure it's like required that you have rip and tear playing. Except this isn't that. Whoa, I just heard something. Truck Scotch Pirate Monitor has arrived. Welcome.
Have a good one.
Oh, it was this guy. Alright, let me put this there. Go ahead and get rid of that. And we'll keep that up. Now, as you might guess, this one's probably going to be a slow level or two. Also, your mic is low. Let me try to turn that up. What about now? Is that better? Oops. Yeah, I got a new mic, so hopefully it won't be too low for very long. Rolano, what's up, bud? Can you guys hear me better? It's showing that I'm like clipping almost into the red. Also, we're gonna go on to, oh yes, Mortal Kombat. Here, I don't know if you got stronger beer. I don't know if that's true or not. Mainly because there's some strong beer down here. There's some stuff that'll definitely put you on your ass. This is why I love being a paladin. That right there. You got a better army with more men, but up here we got stronger beer. Actually, you know, Darth, you should take some pride in the Canadian heritage. I believe a Canadian holds the longest sniper kill so far. It's like 1.5 miles. Man, I don't think I can get into soccer either. No, I cannot get into soccer. I've tried. Like, there's even a team down here in Georgia, Manchester United or whatever, and it's just, I'm like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. But I don't get sports in general. I don't like watching sports. You know, you got the people who, it's funny. You've got the people who watch sports, and they always say, like, well, how can you watch people on Twitch? You're not actually playing the game. But it's, like, literally the same thing as watching football. And it's, or soccer, or any of it. It's like you're not actually playing the game. Why does it matter? In Texas, we have Stringer beer and everything else. Canadians technically haven't lost a war, but also haven't gone to war by themselves. I mean, there's no point for them to go to war by themselves, because, like, let's say they even lost a war. What's going to happen? Like, what are you gonna have to invade the U.S. too? Because it's gonna be like, you know, I really don't think we would want another country taking over Canada and just hanging out near our borders. I mean, what is it? The U.S. issued, I think it was the Monroe Doctrine, when it basically told the rest of the world, like, hey, Everything is staying as is at this point. Don't come over here. That was about it. What's going on? Lap? How do you pronounce that name? Canada minds its own business. Not during World War II. Canada's been in almost every war the United States has been in. It's kind of like your friend that always drags you into bar fights. Long shot ever recorded was by a JTF2 operator. We're obligated to join any war that involves the Commonwealth. There you go. So I'm a big fan of your YouTube. I finally got to catch you on stream. Well, thank you, Sanguine. I appreciate you checking out my stream. As you can see, they're not too popular, but hey, you know what? They're fun to do, and I enjoy them. Actually, I want a new mallet, so I'm gonna go ahead, head over here and kill some of these guys. Would you rather live in Back 4 Blood universe or Dead Space? Dead Space, believe it or not. Because Back 4 Blood, you're stuck on one planet. Dead Space, I believe you could escape. I totally think it's possible that you'd be hanging out on some moon or just some place entirely. That's the thing. Even when Earth was ransacked by the Brethren Moons, I mean, if you really think about it, did they really get everyone? I doubt it. You'll invite yourself into World War I by sending a cargo ship to get blown up by Germany. World War II, however, was a different matter entirely. I'll invite ourselves, not invite ourselves. It's whatever. It's a good chance to just hang out, game, chit-chat. Exactly. LMAO, he died. Yeah. But now I've got me mallet, so everything's gonna go well this time. You should have seen that crap, Karam. It was like, I got killed by a bunch of kobolds. It was annoying. Yeah, but what about the food? Will you for sure have food on a random moon? Well, I'm sure if you're living on a random moon, you probably have solved the food situation by then, right? I mean, the sovereign colonies didn't solve the food issue, but, you know. Hey, Roanoke, have you heard about Metro 4? Oh, Metro 4, whatever do you mean? Now, has Metro 4 been confirmed? Just out of curiosity. Is it a leak? Now I have to look that up. Tech here, how's your day going, Ron? It's going pretty well, dude. Just hanging out, killing some Defias. Trying to make it to Westfall this time. Alright, who confirmed Metro 4, though? First info. Let's see here. Let's see that we already started working. Okay, good. That means I can finally talk about it. Yeah, I've known about Metro 4 for like a year now. Actually, there was like this whole thing I was supposed to be a part of. I had to sign an NDA. And they were like, yeah, we're actually working on Metro 4, but don't talk about it. So, nice. I can talk about it. Hell yeah, I've heard of Metro 4. And look at that. I kept the secret until they released the information. I'm pretty proud of myself. Has Half-Life 3 been confirmed? Who knows? That's the fun. Hyped shit, I cannot wait. Dude, I'm looking forward to that. I'm really excited that they're coming out with another one. Roanoke would go crazy in the dead space and be obsessed with feet. I'd just be cutting off necromorph feet. Rowan, no, you're gonna get sued. No, I mean, I held the information until the NDA. Now it's been disclosed, so I can talk about it finally. Yes, I have known for quite a while that Metro is coming. I was concerned about COVID kind of screwing it up, so I didn't know what timeline they were on. There's still other things in that NDA that I'm not supposed to talk about. But, yeah, I'm pretty hyped. I think it's going to be a good one. Just what I do, put on Doom music. Played the first 2 Metros and loved them. Feel like I'm missing out not playing Exodus yet. Dude, I mean, you should play Exodus. It was a fun game. And it kind of seems like Halo Infinite might be copying Metro Exodus a little bit. With, like, non-linear, linear progression. You know what I'm saying? So, like, big open maps, there's things to do, you can go back, but there is, like, a linear progression that you have to do. Would you rather World Peace or Half-Life 3? I'm gonna go with World Peace. I want Half-Life 3, but I feel like World Peace would be good enough to, like, give them enough time to make it, you know? Bro, my NDA for Halo Infinite was so difficult to obey. Oh, what'd you have for, well, I mean, technically you're still on an NDA for Halo Infinite, but what you got if it's not that? What's going on, Max? Apparently we're still following Artyom, so I wonder how they're gonna like the ending in Exodus. I know something. Ah, I can't talk about that part. Rip Papa Miller. Yeah. What are you gonna do? I love running around in a potato sack just smiting people. World Peace can never happen, so Half-Life 3. I'm not even gonna lie, I remember the first stream I was on here, my old username was the King of Crossland, and I was extremely annoying with the Metro questions. I felt like you kept answering, just being nice and thanks, Sam. I think the last of us 2 streams were rough. The last of us 2, I remember that. I don't think really anybody's been annoying. I think the only thing I've seen as far as stream is when like people ask for shoutouts. That's why I'm just like, now. What's going on, Horatio? I'm doing good, good. Not gonna lie, I honestly think World of Peace would cause a societal collapse due to how profitable war is. Well, I mean, if you do think about it, all of our like advancements in technology happen because of war. Yo, geez, have you heard of Yuri Nader? Oh, that was good. You're in for a big surprise. So everybody excited for SawCon? It was basically just in order to keep quiet, or I could never play Xbox again. I mean, I like Bloodborne and God of War, but but not enough to go full PlayStation. Ah, well, you could always play Xbox. What are they gonna do? IP block you? Like a bunch of nerds? Maybe they would. I don't know. I don't think they can do that legally. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, bro, I remember when you rated my 1-minute Exodus stream. I haven't let me down, bro. It's a real confidence boost. Oh, there you go. Alright, I have a joke. What do you call a fish with no eyes? A fish. Beautiful, Max. Thank you for enlightening me to that joke. I'm gonna be taking that. You say that, but I remember that one bitch-ass dude who was shit-talking you and your wife for being some weird incel, donated, and then used that as a justification. Oh, yeah! You see, people like that, I just forget about, because they're not important in life. So, it's just like, oh, cool, dude, thanks for the donation. Anyways, here's your ban. Like, if you want to be that type of way about stuff, you're just kind of a sad individual, really. Just straight up stop. Sock on these nuts. Exactly. Just straight up stop any email under my name, be unable to send an Xbox account. Oh yeah, well that would suck. There's definitely ways around that though. If you had to sleep with a necromorph, what'd you do? Like sleep, just sleep? What are you talking about here? LMAO, misery loves company. Exactly. People who do that stuff, who insult others just because, or like get aggressively insulting, especially with people they don't know. It's like, A, that's stupid, because you never know who people are. I would advise everybody to not just insult random people. But B, you know, it's just kind of sad. It's like, man, what a life you're living. It's pretty funny. It was funny. Don't worry, Max. I laughed. Also, we bought Exodus when they were on sale, but it was better edition with the 2 discs and Sam's story and 2 majors. That is pretty good. Nah, man, I have an obsessive memory of people like that. Never forget, never forgetty. Never forgivey, never forgetty. We are anonymous, expecto patronum. It's pinned to my scrotum. Yeah, that sort of deal. Yeah, I usually forget people like that. Just because it's like, it's not worth it. It's like, okay, so I'm going to have to remember this person and keep the mental just vision of them alive. It just doesn't seem worth it to me. Get to know them and then insult them like Rowan's 5'7". I'm not 5'7". Why do I keep shrieking every time you insult me? It's 5'9". Thank you very much. I mean, a quiet night is one with 60 necromorphs. You don't happen to be from, what is it? There's like a shit posting. Oh god, I've forgotten. It's been so long. The necromorph group. I put it in one of my videos. I go there all the time, but I am drawing a blank on the name right now. Biohazard Madness. Roanoke. Super necromorph best be obviously the stalker then, you know? Nah, bro. Got that pygmy voodoo. What? Both DLCs made me shed a tear. Was it? I never don't think I played the DLCs, so is it that good? Necro posting, that's right. I love necro posting. I had people throwing personal insults at me on a stream because I said I didn't want to play a certain game. LOL, my most viewed clips are of me calmly shutting them down. Feels good, but there you go. I wish I, like, had the knowledge to make the clips. Because, like, I don't. Ooh, Miss Kitty. Hey, fat girl. I haven't played through Sam's story yet. Waiting on better headphones to hear Steve Bloom's amazing voice. Well, there you go, brother. Honestly, feels weird now knowing there are articles confirming Metro 4 creation or leaked. Roanoke would pull the rug out underneath us. Were they? Nah, they weren't leaked. Okay, so this one's in relionhorror.com. And as you see, then see you're going to start working on the next Metro game, unless everything's... Yeah. Pretty dope, man. It's going to be great. Silly swag money. Sheesh. What kind of name is Silly Swag Money? Where do you guys make these names at? Like, how do you come up with them? Checked Exodus is on sale for 12 smackaroos. Dude, go ahead and get it. So why can't you say anything about Metro? Are you sponsoring them or something? No, I'm not sponsoring them. They let me in on kind of like the inner workings of everything. Not everything, obviously, but more than like a lot of other people knew. And there was this whole thing that I don't even think I'm supposed to talk about what it was, so we'll kind of keep that in the gray area. But there was this thing I was going to be a part of, but then COVID hit. And it kind of ruined any chance of that. Like, they were going to fly me out and everything for this thing, so... Unfortunately, it didn't happen, but they did tell me about this. Any news when you cover Maggie this Friday? Actually, I'm covering the Sanshayum in Halo this Saturday. That's what I had written down, because you got to get on the Metro, not Metro, you got to get on the Halo Infinite train right now. Imagine if there's just joke articles and you broke the deal. If that are joke articles, then these are really good joke articles. In which case, I'll be like, hey, man, I didn't know. Something about the zone just hits different. Not gonna lie, heavily prefer the jank of Stalker to Metro. Well, Metro's, how do I put it? Metro's a little different, I guess, in terms of, like, you know, the atmosphere, I suppose. Oh, you are the main hero in Metro 4. No, I think it's, you know, still it's somebody else, but, yeah. I'm not supposed to talk about who it is. Who's more attractive, Paul Rudd or Daniel Craig? Okay, first off, this is gonna sound lame. Why did... I saw a magazine the other day. Paul Rudd was named Sexiest Man of, like, 2021. I mean, I ain't knocking him, but, like... Really? Like, alright. Are the Metro game stories linked? Yes, they are all following Artyom in his progression into being a complete badass. Weird, because we only see old Sanshayum, but apparently they're Chads when they were young and are good as Sangheili. Yeah, actually, I talk about that. And did you know, when they're young, their features are so human-like that both the ancient humans and Sanshayum found each other attractive. You know what that means? Tally best girl. It's definitely going on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Ryan Reynolds as well, Sanguine. Stalker has more of a bleak kind of deal, along with every other 30-foot having an anomaly that could rip you to shreds or turn you inside out. Yeah, I can see that. Hugh Jackman, What's going on, Honey Badger? Thanks for joining, brother. Are you going to mention the prelots? You know what? In that Special Forces of Sanshayum, I forgot to mention them, actually. So, whoops. Maybe there'll be a part 2. Red Notice was good. What is Red Notice? He's keeping the confidentiality. Exactly. Because I would like to work with them again in the future. Ryan's new show. Wait. That's not prelots, it's prelates, by the way. I just suck at speaking. What's Ryan Reynolds' new show? Wait, so Chief could still tap Sean Sayushi? Ah, Karam, I hate you. Oh, okay. Did you ever think of talking over Destiny the game? Alright, so we're going to lose some people here. I hate Destiny. I think that everything that made Bungie special was fired out of their company when they got in bed with Activision. And when everybody was, like, lack of a better term, creaming themselves over the fact that, oh, Bungie's moving past Activision now. It's going to get better. No. Bungie created Destiny 2 when Destiny 1 was supposed to be around freaking 10 years because they had this stupid idea in their head to release content for 10 years, right? But they released it too slowly, and they also forgot to make the game interesting. So, after Destiny 1, it was one of those situations where it's like, fool me once, shame on you. Well, then Destiny 2 comes out, and they're like, oh, we fixed all the problems. And it took me about, I would say, 6 hours to realize they basically just sold me an expansion pack of Destiny 1 again. So after that, I lost all respect for Destiny. I lost respect for Bungie. And I'm like, yeah, nah, screw you guys. I'm going home. Like, I am never... I stopped playing Destiny. I was so pissed they got my money twice. So, yeah. Like, Bungie is dead. It's a dead company. Nothing about them special anymore. They're basically Activision Light. And everybody, like, you know, it's okay to be a Bungie fanboy and pine for the days that they used to be good. But like I said, everything that made Bungie special has been basically canned. Except for, like, maybe a few guys. And even then, they don't appear to be in the position to, like, influence much. They removed content that was paid for. Exactly. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Exactly. I said goodbye to Bungie once they stopped working on Halo. Yeah. I mean, you know, it was basically all the goodwill that they had that carried Destiny into anything, right? And they destroyed all of it. Like, there's people that still enjoy Destiny, and you know what? I'm actually jealous that they enjoy Destiny. But I'm pissed at Bungie. And anything they come out with, I'm pretty much like, I'm good. Which is basically how they're kind of handling Halo Infinite right now. I'm about kind of almost there with 343 as well. I'm actually glad Bungie doesn't have Halo anymore. Everyone hates 343 except for me. Well, okay, so I don't hate 343. I don't think anybody hates 343. It's just, hey, 343 has consistently made choices that's just like, bruh, what the hell are you doing? And, you know, they're a company. They need to make money. Totally get that. But maybe don't do what you're doing currently. Because it seems to not be working that well, right? I mean, I do truly enjoy Destiny when it can be bothered to give you a good loot roll. Or a roll. Yeah, loot roll. Yeah, I feel you, man. Shit. There you go. Played Destiny 2 when it became free to play. It was a equal disappointment as the first one, IMO. Yeah, and you know, that's what's sad. That game... Okay, Ackman said it best. I watched his video. It's like the dialogue is terrible. The way they handle things, they don't tell you anything. And it's like, how am I supposed to stay interested in this when you're not going to tell me anything? Like, what is this crap? I don't have time to explain why I don't have time to explain. Like, that's honestly, I think that's where they lost a lot of players. Because it's like, you go to Venus, and you're like, okay, I've been to the moon. Did I go to the moon? I think I've been to Mars or something. I don't know. I've been on Earth. That's what I know. Hey, quit fighting. Anyways. And it just got to the point where it's like, okay, you guys better start giving me some, like, information here soon. Because I have no clue what's going on. And they didn't do it. They didn't give you any information on any of the game. I'm just like, is there a story here? What the hell is that thing in the middle of the sky? Why are we the last city? What raised me? And I'm just like, man, I don't even care anymore. You got a sweet piece of Samurai Spartan armor. Yeah, I mean, there's, you know, for people who like to grind, like, look at what I'm doing right now. I'm in World of Warcraft. I'm playing the same guy. And this story can be as deep or not as deep as you want it to be. Like, I could read every quest and really get into it and all that, but I just like the grind of leveling in World of Warcraft. No idea why, but when it came to Bungie, I was just like, bruh. I think the difference is because, yes, in raids, you know, you get gear that drops, and it's based on RNG. So, you may or may not get it. And that's how it is with most bosses in this game. But it's like, I always feel like I'm progressing. In Destiny, I felt like I got a couple levels, and then it just stopped. Which is alarming, because that's what made me drop out, right? I'm feeling the same exact way with Halo Infinite. Gotta pay that armor core, though. I don't hate 343. Oh, wait. People also enjoy... What? What is wrong with you, Karam? I don't hate 343, just their design choices. Wouldn't say just that. I mean, you can have a sweet piece of samurai armor, you gotta pay for armor core, then dropped. Yeah. When they released Beyond Light and they removed the campaign so that it didn't matters much. Yeah, they quite literally removed content that you paid for. And it's like, how can... You're basically stealing it back. That's really, really crappy. But again, oh, Destiny, they're no longer with Activision. Everything's gonna be fine, you guys. No, it's not. Nothing about it's gonna be fine. Samurai Spartan armor in Infinite. Yeah, I mean, that stuff looks cool if you can get it. Nope. Can't get a bag yet. I got it yesterday, Infinite. Nice. Realistic. Fucking Robo Moon. Getting Earth's gravity and sending tiny ghosts to give people immortality and resurrecting them from the dead. Realistic. A realistic art style. Yeah. Nah, the Destiny community destroyed the game because Bungie was running after fans. Yeah. Grinding in Borderlands 2 is therapeutic. Changed my mind. It is. I remember Borderlands 2 is probably the most fun I've had in a video game, besides World of Warcraft, in quite a while. My brother, my friends, and I, we would all play. It was a blast. They got a big torso. What can I say? Titan disagrees. What are you talking about, Karam? I think that bugged me about Destiny 2 opening is you're not supposed to kill things. Why would you give me an enemy I can't kill in the game where I'm supposed to... Yeah. I don't know. Also, the Cabal are just brutes. Like, that was another lame thing. Like, quite literally, they pretended like they had this new, like, IP, and it was like, no. That's just brutes. Legit no idea how they'd move without slapping parts of their own armor against themselves. Have you seen my paladin? Yeah, Gary, have you seen my paladin with the shoulders? It's ridiculous. I mean, they changed the Destiny 2 opening to the Destiny 1. Wait, they did? They changed that over again? Wow. Oh, you thought you were gonna come up over here, didn't you? Well, that's pretty freaking lame, I gotta tell you. Cabal, brutes. Hive is the flood. Forsaken are the Praetorians. What are the Praetorians? Wait, this isn't Halo. It is not. It is not Halo. It is, in fact, me on a paladin. Martin, get your World of Warcraft account and we can level together, brother. It'll be fun. Have you ever played Quake? I have played Quake. That is so lame. Like, that the opening was the only thing good about Destiny 2. That's amazing. They would do that. Holy shit, no, we're not doing this again. I'm not dying to a bunch of freaking kobolds. Quake is my go-to, primarily Quake Live and Quake Champions. Which Quake was it where you you get turned into... God, what was the name of those things? I can't remember. Run, Forrest, run. Tell me about it. I ain't dying again. Come here. Would you play Halo Flood horror game? Oh, absolutely. You know, 343 could get me back like that if they gave me an ODST Flood game. That's all I want. That's all I need. But they won't do it. Instead, they're like, oh no, let's do something else. Like what we're doing now for some reason. Is he playing Som? I'm playing TBC, but what's Som? Strogification, yes. Quake 3, where you get your legs cut off, and it's like right before you... Like, it was a kind of a cool thing. I was like, oh my god, that sucks. But at the same time, you get metal legs, which is pretty dope. Yeah, the flood is going to be an infinite. And that's going to be kind of cool. I'm glad they're bringing the flood back. Now, look, infinite is definitely appearing to be a higher point than Halo 5, right? Send it home. Come out with the next game. Quite literally, just give us a freaking ODST flood game. That would be so dope. That's what everybody's waiting for. You're being turned into a straw, but they forgot the anesthesia. Oops. Flood firefight is coming to Halo ODST, which is pretty dope, but, you know, give me a campaign. Halo 5 sucked balls, but I mean, I missed the assassinations. That's about it. Yeah, Halo 5, like, when I say I almost just stopped playing Halo, was because of Halo 5. I remember talking to Hidden Xperia about Halo 5. Like, it was like, everybody kind of feels the same way about it. And the player base feels the same way because custom games were the only thing that kept that game alive for any amount of time. Ah, Sanguine, that sucks, dog. On a Saturday? Ooh. My computer froze before you answered my question. No, we're covering the San Shayum this Saturday. Season of Mastery. Oh, okay, yeah. It's the season version of regular classic. So, I really don't want to play the original version, mainly because I like going as a paladin and I like being actually able to do stuff. So I kind of am just doing it on TBC. It's kind of the same concept. If I die, I delete. Now, it's not sanctioned by any stretch of the imagination, but I like TBC better, to be honest with you. The Fallen are the Covenant, the Cabal, the Brutes, the Hive, are the fucking Flood, and the Vex are the Forerunners. Yeah, basically. Only Halo games I played was Dorito Port and Firefight on Reach. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. What if you res by a player? Still delete? You know, I hadn't considered that, but I kind of also feel like that's cheating because it's like you could just have somebody log in and just come res you. I'd probably still delete. But that doesn't mean you can't make a character and help me and keep me alive. Okay, you can't miss every swing. Okay, is anything gonna drop that I need, or what's the deal with this? Wouldn't that be? No, I've seen people actually run several times with their own friends. It's just about staying alive. I'm gonna run a service in WoW where I log in to res people. There you go. Guess we gotta make 4 pocket healers for you. There you go. Just follow me around everywhere. Just don't stop healing me. Man, these guys are not wanting to drop. Do you need any bags? Is that Rhaenys? What if I had WoW? Bro, you gotta get WoW, man. Oh, hell yeah. Damn! Mooncloth bag, Jesus! Now, if I die, I'm gonna cry. Because I've never had a mooncloth bag before. That's like, people are selling those things for like 50 gold. I'm a highly sought after role. Honestly, I would if I had WoW. So I go in, not hardcore, serve as a glorious meat shield. Yes. Why not? As long as you're playing WoW. Would tonk if could tonk, because tonk most enjoyable. I agree. That's actually, I'm going to make this guy into a tank. But I'm going to level him two-handed weapons. Tonk was too much stress for me. Heals, easy peasy if you have a good tonk. I don't know, man. Tanking is pretty easy. I enjoy tanking. Wonder how many hardcore runs meet their end in Duskwood because of stitches and more Latham. That's a good point. I would imagine quite a few. I get a little less careless each time. Oh my god, Martin Dude has come online. I don't believe it. I bet you it could take two of these guys. Be there. This is why I love being a paladin. Taking can be done by a brain dead dude. Now, oh, here we go. Now, the real brain dead is hiding in the shadows, writing edgy poems, and being a rogue. You actually got notified that I launched Battle.net. I did, and now you have to log on. I don't make the rules, Martin. I just enforce them. Although as heals, everyone blames you of everything. Yeah, I've been blamed as a tank before because of heals. It's really stupid. Oh, it's dreaded. Ooh, shit. Okay, well, come on. Go ahead and pop a heal. Can I play in your region? Probably. As a tank, I blame DPS for everything. If they DPS faster, the healer wouldn't need heals often. So, yeah, well, there is something to be said about that. But that's the thing. You're working as a team dynamic, you know? So, everybody could be doing a better job if really you just screwed yourself and that's about it. Have you played Command & Conquer? I have not. But I think I know the one. Isn't that the space meme? I'm a rogue in D&D always. The edge. Ooh, what was that? Nice. Is this a, oh, it's a one-handed mace now. Dude, I've never had these guys not drop stuff for this long. It's a little ridiculous. Martin Dude has gone offline, you nerd. Martin Dude has come back online, you giant nerd. And besides, I'm pretty sure I can bring you into, I guess, what is it, my lair or whatever? If I invite you. Red Alert 3. Okay, that's what it was. Asking as a Brit, how do you play D&D as it's tiny in the UK? Say what? I have an idea. Could you try to do 2 videos this week? One of the San Shayum. Sorry, I'm spelling the other Mag. Okay, so here's the thing. To cover what I cover, it's actually kind of an involved process. I have to come up with the idea, figure out what's going on, make sure that there's actually, like, if there's any established lore with what's going on. Then on top of that, I have to research what I'm talking about. So it's like the information's in my head, but it's like I need to double check on it, and then you got to come up with an idea as far as like what do you want to teach people. So I wish it was as easy as like, oh, well, you know, I pranked my dog this week. Let me post another video tomorrow about me pranking him again. But it's a little more involved, I guess. I do have an SCP video coming out this week, and I am going to try to double up on videos, especially for December, because I'm currently getting my ass handed to me via YouTube's algorithm for what I presume to be no rhyme or reason, but that's just my own view of it. I'm not really sure why this crap is happening, but for like a major video like that, I don't think I'd be able to do 2 in 1 week. Updated the launcher. Yes. Red Alert has Soviets, allies, and fascist Japan, and CNC is Global Defense Initiative versus the Brotherhood of Not. Good God. That's a lot. Oh, I'm done. Cool. Let me kill this guy. Never played well, prob never will. Company about to implode. Yeah, well, maybe. Honestly, what are the, Alright, here's the thing, okay? I will tell you this. You've got a lot of big YouTubers, not YouTubers, but Twitch streamers, also YouTubers, and they're all like, World of Warcraft's dying. It's the same concept as what Dr. Disrespect said, right? Oh, if you want Halo Infinite to go past 3 weeks, you're going to need a Battle Royale. They're basically taking into account how they view it and then assuming that to be gospel. There are a ton of people. Yeah, numbers get lower, right? Because you have people come and go. And the numbers are very low right now. But you just have people basically consolidating into just a couple of servers. They're not spreading out. They're all coming back in together at one place. So I don't know if this game's going to actually die. I seriously doubt Blizzard's going to implode because it's got tons of other things going on. To me, it just seems like a bit of a, I don't know, overreaction to numbers from the the people that stream on Twitch. And I mean, you know, it's entirely possible they know more than me. I'm not the guru of knowledge, but I've just seen it been said so many times that World of Warcraft is dying, blah, 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 and then it just comes back. So, I don't know. We'll see. Everyone hit the bell and turn on notifications. Yeah, God, that would be a blessing, Sanguine, because I don't know what the crap's going on. Like, every video I release does worse than the last. I've contacted YouTube about it. They're like, oh, everything, you know, we're looking into your channel, but it's been over a week. Like, either they found something entirely detrimental or something else, but it's just, it ain't fixing itself. So I'm just like, well, this is fun. So there's a chance you could cover it in December. Also, cool glasses. Thanks, man. I'm actually kind of enjoying sunglasses when I stream because it makes me be able to, like, look at the screens way longer. Blue light blockers also do that, but this just cuts down on overall light. It sounds to me like you're just easiest to pickpocket money in life. What? What? Basically, I would have bought things, but they just never wouldn't let me. Roanoke, please do game night with viewers. I do. We actually got a game night coming up on Thursday. WoW is dying. The mantra of salty players since 2005. Exactly. And now, you know, I was actually watching Asmongold or Asmongold, I'm not sure, a little while back, like maybe like 2 or 3 days ago. And he came out with something saying like, you know, it's dying. God, is that what he said? I don't want to misquote him. I think he said the numbers aren't lying. People are leaving the game. But again, he's probably been playing the game for a long time, but numbers keep going up and down. And I think he was specifically referring to retail. Retail is dying because retail doesn't have any of the stuff that hardcore players wanted to play Like, I remember I stopped playing Shadowlands because I got bored as hell. Like, I knew within one level, I was like, yeah, this ain't it. So I just left. And I just went to WoW Classic. And, you know, WoW Classic's probably going to suffer the same fate, but I don't know. I think it's just... It's a little bit of an overreaction. If people also share... Well, yeah, if people share, it helps the videos. That'd be fantastic. The Marauder... I mean, Doom Eternal... Let's be real. Doom Eternal's not really relevant anymore to anybody. So a lot of people just aren't looking up that stuff, or when they see it, they're like, I'm not really interested in that. So it's like, I get it. You know, I'm not like, oh my god, I can't believe every video. But I guess the thing is like, even movies I've covered, like, people are just not interested in them. It's very strange. Well, I'm glad you get alerted, Southern Mouth, because that's actually good to hear. I know a lot. I'm getting more and more comments. In fact, my editor was like, yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, for the last 2 videos, I haven't gotten any notification. And I've noticed, I'll look to see if I'm actually in my own recommendations on, like, my other channels. And I'm not in my own recommendations anymore, so I'm like, hoo-hoo-hoo! It's getting a little spicy out there. Is there still a fairly sized dedicated player base? And there's still servers. It's not dead. Exactly. You know, it's like, that's the whole problem. People exacerbate the issues, and it's like, big streamers say this shit, and it's like, I don't know. It's like, you're really just causing an issue. You're like, oh, again, it's like their word is gospel. Like, oh, I say that it's dying, so I must be right. And it's like, that's not really true. And I'm not saying like anybody in particular, but it's like, I've heard people say this, and I'm like, that's not really what's going on. But I mean, yeah, people leave. People do that. I mean, when I started college, every year I would cancel my World of Warcraft subscription at the end of summer because I was in college. I would restart it again in November, and then I would cancel it again in January because I was restarting college. Pick it back up again in May, and then around August, turn it back off. I did this every year when I was doing college because it was just like, I didn't need to have it. I was busy. You're looking for a place to call home. If so, let me know. No, I'm not, because I'm probably going to die. Yeah, I get alerts too. Perfect. I'm happy to hear that. The raiding scene and the key pushing scene is still bumping. Bad for the retail stuff, yeah. Can't wait for many children to greet me at the station. Do what now, Vegeta? Channel's probably the only one I watch consistently, because even if I'm not watching, it makes great background noise while I'm playing games. Well, then that's fantastic. Thank you for letting it run. I do appreciate that. I get all the alerts on YouTube channels and the purple channel. Perfect. So, I mean, some people are definitely getting notifications. It's just concerning because it seems like a lot of people aren't getting them. And I'm not really certain as to why that's the case. Basically, this is the timeline of what happened when I got totally screwed. So, I'll just bitch about it here because, hey, it's stream. Why not? So, probably around early October, I started getting copyright takedowns from Paramount. So I was like, well, that sucks. So I had to re-upload it. And basically what happened was A Quiet Place 2 came out. The copyright hit that. They didn't strike my channel, but it basically removed all the monetization. So I deleted the video. So probably overnight, I lost about 4 to 5 million views in a day, which sucked. So that hurt my channel a little bit. Well, I was uploading stuff, and I uploaded a BioShock video, right? It was monetized, everything was fine. Well, out of nowhere, I got hit for, basically, when you make a video, you can, there's certain there's certain monetization things you can tick off, like, oh, mine has swearing, or mine has graphic violence. Anyways, my BioShock video got hit for graphic law enforcement violence with no context. It was a BioShock video. I was like, how did this get graphic law enforcement? So I started looking at all the other ones because that kind of, I got sent down a rabbit hole, and somebody had gone through my channel and demonetized like a bunch of my videos for graphic law enforcement when nothing was graphic law enforcement. So I was like, that's stupid. What the hell is this? So I started to kind of suspect something was a little off with that. So there's nothing I could do. So I deleted them and re-uploaded them. But I was like, okay, I'm going to re-upload about 5 of these, like 5 different versions, because I want to actually get a person to review my channel. So or not my channel, but the video. So I uploaded 5 different versions, crashed out the monetization in all of them so that I could get them manually reviewed. Out of the 5, 4 of them, monetization was fine. One of them got graphic law enforcement violence, no context. So I was like, dude, what in the hell is going on? So after your video gets manually reviewed, the problem is that it's not supposed to be like checked ever again. It's just manually reviewed, confirmed by a human. Well, after that, I was like, okay, and I thought the same exact thing, Tackier. I was like, somebody's after my channel. So I started doing that with every single video. I would upload 10 different versions because I was like a little paranoid. 9 of them would be monetized. 1 would have graphic law enforcement violence, no context. So I was like, yep, somebody's after my channel for sure. Last week, and this is, by the way, while this is happening, my channel's crashing out. I'm talking like views are down. I could probably expect somewhere like 100,000 views inside of 12 hours for a new video. My Marauder video has been up for 24 hours. It's got 45,000, which I know it sounds like a lot. And, you know, I'm very thankful that people even want to watch my content. It's just, if you compare it, yeah, it's definitely a marked decrease in viewership. So I was like, wow. And I'm talking every single video does worse. So after contacting YouTube and being like, dude, this is how I like pay my mortgage. Like, what is going on with this channel? I sent them all like a subscriber saying they weren't getting notified and subscribed to my channel. And they're like, okay, well, we'll check into it. And that was like a week and a half ago. And I've still been in contact. And they're like, yeah, we're still looking in. The specialist is looking in your channel. Well, all of the videos that got demonetized, suddenly the manual review of them disappeared, which is not supposed to happen. So once the manual review disappeared, I was like, okay, so just as a test, I'm like, yeah, let me see if I can appeal it again. I appealed it and they were all monetized. So I was like, dude, what the hell is this? So whoever went through, and I mean, to me, it seems like my channel was targeted. They deleted all their manual reviews. So I don't know if that's like to basically cover their ass, or if by them checking my channel it reset things. But again, now there's no graphic law enforcement violence. So I don't know, man. It's a little disheartening because it's like these take a while to make, and it's not like I can put out a ton of content every single day because it's just the nature of what I cover. And I'm just kind of getting boned over here. So that's what I've been doing. It's been a lot of fun, and it's been very, very stressful, and I'm nowhere near out of it because just when I think things can't sink any lower to any capacity, it gets worse. So I'm just like, damn, son, this kind of sucks. So here we are, and that's kind of also why I'm doing a push to like do this, because I'm like, you know what, man, I am like hyper focusing in on my YouTube channel, and it's not going the way I want it to do, and I feel like I don't actually have any, like, I can't gain any footing to turn this thing around. So at this point, I've kind of just resigned and be like, well, I'm gonna just work my ass off this December and see what I can do, and focus on Roanoke Tales, focus on streaming, and then just whichever way it goes, hope that they find something that's going on with my channel, or maybe there was like a shadow ban or something ticked. Sanguine Wasted, thank you for the subscription, brother. I do appreciate that. That was very nice. We're up to 70 subs. Thank you, sir. But I'm just kind of like, all right, well, let's see what happens. I mean, that's all I can do. Yeah, Sanguine, it blows, man. YouTube doesn't fix it, makes it for the community. Yeah. And, you know, if there's something I know about YouTube, actually, this January I will have been on YouTube for 4 years. Like, let me just show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you the stagnation that I have been experiencing. So here, this is called Social Blade. Social Blade shows you everything, yada, yada, yada. So I was climbing. This is where the first hit came. So I guess it was back in July, where I had to delete a bunch of shit. And then it was just kind of a crawl. And then right around, I would say, early October, it just stagnated like hell. I've almost flatlined at this point. And I'm just like, this is a real bra moment. I mean, it's still going, you know, it could still recover. It's just, it kind of sucks. You know, it's not something that I expected, and I'm not really having a great time with it. So how fucked is YouTube? Yes, that's how you basically can do it. I hate when people in power abuse their power. Yeah, and you know, it's probably, hey, Cobra, thank you for the follow. Also, Paradox Plug, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate that. You know, it's probably my own doing. Odds are there was a mod on YouTube, and they may have said something, and then I said something back, and they're like, oh, okay. So they got on their other mod ship of YouTube, and basically, yeah, it didn't go well. So, I don't know, man. It's one of those situations. I'm just gonna have to work through it. You take your licks, and you move on. I mean, the hub is an alternative. Oh, come on now. Hit him. Thank you. Yeah, the hub is always an alternative. That might be what happens. I mean, I wish, honestly, as much money as they probably have over on the hub, I just kind of feel like, what if they made something like a dedicated streaming platform that was separate? You know what I'm saying? Because you don't really want to get your stuff mixed up in that. DMCA is broken as hell. Oh, yeah. Well, in United States law, right? So the issue I have with Paramount, they're supposed to, in good faith, review it and see if it's actually copyright. And mine's commentary, whether or not I summarize it or not. So that's my thing, is it's actually in good faith, they would basically come to the conclusion that, hey, this is actually okay. But they're Paramount. They don't really care. So here we are. And unfortunately, it has also just screwed up everything else. Model Hub is real. Game Hub. Yes. Before I leave, I have a proposal. Since you can't cover this week, can you cover it sometime in December? I will try, man. Gamer Hub is a thing. So is Corn Hub. What the hell is Corn Hub? Is it just corn? Clown Girl Heaven Hub win. The Clussy. They're Paramount. They have better lawyers. Exactly. Yes. Essentially, it all comes down to that. They have way better lawyers. They have a better ability to fight than I do. And it's just sort of like, yeah, they can break the law because, well, what are you going to do? So, I don't know, man. It sucks. Tom Joe! Thank you, sir. I appreciate the bit things. That was very baller of you. Thank you. Good to see you, man. Glad you could join us. Wait, Tom Joe. Oh, yeah! You're in the guild with me. Duh. I was like, why? Why do I remember Tom Joe so much? That was a brain fart. Like OnlyFans except like myself. Hey, don't sell yourself short, Sanguine. This is Tom Joe from Theramore Marines. Good to see you, brother. Bro, please search up Corn Hub on the stream. It is stream friendly. Alright. It says not secure. Well, hold up. I mean, it's safe, but it's for sale. What was Corn Hub originally? I'm gonna start an OnlyFans, except just my YouTube content. Oh shit, when did it go on sale? I don't know. Maybe I'll start my own YouTube at cornhub.com. Oh, nope. I know better than to do this. Stop swinging your hammer. Don't worry. We're good. Okay. Heal up. Wrong site? How is it the wrong site? Corn Hub, where country girls make do. Oh my god. I am not going to cornhub.website. That seems horrendous. Yeah, Storyfire. Oh yeah, I remember Storyfire, how it was supposed to be like this big thing. See, that's the problem. Is quite literally people get an idea like to change something and it just doesn't catch. It just doesn't, because honestly, I think YouTube splits the revenue with like YouTubers and stuff at a much higher rate than other sites, and that's why they're successful. Alright, hold on. If this gives me a virus, I'm gonna be very upset. If you pop quickly, corn simulator. Mass popping party app. Young corn stars get into a hot pool in pool corn. Holy shit. Also, I've been meaning to ask a YouTuber if there's a monetary difference between YouTube premium view and regular ad. Honestly, I think you probably make a little bit more from a premium viewer than you do from a from just an ad, because you get like a tenth of a penny with an ad. Threading the needle. Fucking god. It's so stimulating. Someone clip it. I can't believe there's a corn hub. Like, why was somebody, that means somebody's still actively paying for that thing to exist. Although they're probably getting, you know, people to come over there. You won't remain unpopped for 5 minutes playing this game. Ah, my beard is itchy as shit. Okay, cool. I was gonna cancel my premium, gave YouTubers less. Well, I mean, and the thing for you is at least you don't get ads, you know? So that's definitely a positive about not having, or having premium, I guess. But of course, YouTube doesn't answer my inquiry. They won't. You know, and it's not all YouTube's fault. The amount of just questions that YouTube gets, it's like, I understand to a certain extent, and it's super frustrating when they don't give you a real freaking answer. But it's like, I get it. They get so many people, they're just kind of overwhelmed. So they rely on robots and then help articles. And it's very, very frustrating when it's like, you actually need a freaking answer. What's the highest level? I made it to level 13 on my warrior. Sanguine hub. I'm glad you're playing WoW. It's a great streaming game and it's a lot of fun. It is. I love playing WoW, Scruffy.
Hey there.
Hey there.
See you around. How are you? Good day to you.
How it had Roanoke. Okay, well, I watched like 5 YouTubers for the most part. So that's good, I guess. What am I handling?
Have a good one.
Sanguinala Brothers. Alright, 6th stream. I'm gonna head on Infinite with the boys. Much love. Alright, Iondis. There we go. Nailed it. Have fun, brother. Do you need something? Yes. Duh. That's why I'm in here. Oh, hey! It's Merv, which is Roanoke.
Well met.
It's Londus. Okay, it's not an I. Londus is so much easier to say. Thank God. Well then, dope. Okay. Got that holy light too. Oops. Screwed that up. Got Seal of Righteousness. That's fun. Ooh. This right here is probably going to be a lifesaver. So you know what? We're going to put that as 4. And Judgment. Finally. Thank God. And that. Yeah. This is awesome. Although, let's do this. Let's change out that for that. Boom. Might. Hell yeah. Okay, so let's see. I could go down here, but let's not do that. Let's go kill Princess first. And then go do this crap over there. How is sanguine hard to say? Sanguine. And sanguine a lot. It's sanguine. Right? Oh, yeah. Finally, a second attack. Nothing happened in Tiananmen Square? I may have heard about something happening, but I can't quite place my finger on it. So I got a good feeling about this paladin. I think he's gonna make it. Oh. Oh, man. Minus 50 social credit score. Nothing happened, or minus 200 social credit score. Did they just, like, what happens if you reach 0? It's often shortened to sang as well. Man, sounds like a wasted opportunity because sanguine wasted. There we go. Beautiful. So nice to see you streaming again. How are you? I've heard, and have you heard of the corruptible disease world and its potential implications for center disease control? I have. I watched the whole thing on it. It was pretty interesting. You go to education camp, yeah. You ain't wrong about that, sanguine. So when's Europe gonna enact the social credit score, and then about us a year later? There may not be any not safe for work on YouTube, like on the hub, but YouTube is still uses like the hub. Am I on stream? Merv says greetings, everyone. Also, there is not safe for work on YouTube. Under the context of, what is it? Education, there's naked yoga. No idea why. $2034. Alright, so that means I've got about 13 more years of living my life like a normal person. Yes, education. What can I do for you? You can complete this quest for me. I like how I'm looking at the map like I don't know where to go. Karen, what? Just go to the hub or chat. Yeah, basically. Dang, just Shrekking this young forest bear. Really need to get to level 8. Who the fuck has that kind of money to make that an ad? Huh? I can understand some sex ed stuff at least, but a lot of naked yoga is under art. I'm pretty sure I've seen it under education technically, But it probably could be under art. I just don't understand. It's a very strange thing. Like, YouTube's rules sometimes. I guess if it is located under art, maybe it would be a different scenario. Wait, what? Why didn't you skip it? These, well, Lord Aura over here is asking the real questions. I'm gonna make an ad and I'll just call it me saying, hi, have a nice day. You can do that. I think one time I actually did do ads and I just put my video as the ad. I can't remember if it worked or not. Maybe I'll have to do that to get back in the algorithm. I know, who is it? Do you guys know Scotty Kilmer? The mechanic guy who's like, rev up your engines! Yeah, he, his entire videos were ads. It's very interesting. Curiosity and sick fascination. Nope, don't need to heal myself. I don't need to kill these guys either. Because, much like your name, me, aka Skelly, is Ahura. Understandable, have a nice day. Oh, damn it. Grew up on a farm, I can handle shocky walkie shit. I've gutted cattle and helped butcher them. Well, there you go. What is that? Okay. Never gotten that before. Hi, Rowan. Have you tried using the community post for your videos? Also, maybe doing shorts? You know, that's not a bad idea. I haven't tried out the whole shorts thing. I'm not sure how they work, but it might be something I end up having to do just to kind of like give myself that extra push, because woof. Maybe like put them out on Thursdays or something. Alright, let's get over here so I can get all this crap. That's a good idea, Lord. Shorts are popping the fuck off. And maybe that's, you know, kind of my thing is like, you know, I like to think that I pivot well enough, but maybe there's a chance that like YouTube's kind of changing a little bit and, you know, I need to be able to change with it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I could do stuff like, I don't know, something funny happens in a stream, put that, or maybe just have it as like, I don't know. I've made some TikToks. They're stupid, but... Uh-oh. I remember Matt Pat said he was going to unbreak YouTube. That was 2 years ago. Hey, man. He probably slammed his head in the wall too much trying to unbreak it. Because this crap... I mean, it's... I think YouTube's as good as it's going to get. I don't think they can do much to fix it at this point. Basically TikTok. Yeah. I mean, it is. Everything wants to be TikTok. I think everyone should have a chance to grow up like that. My favorite childhood memories are on a farm. I remember going out to my cousins. They didn't really live on a farm, but they lived in the middle of Iowa with like 200 people near them. It was really, really boring summer. Like, I asked them what they did, and they're like, nothing. And they were right. They did do nothing. Say that and I agree. The funniest shit I've seen is the dude fuck up putting a bird shot back up picks. Dude, chase the pick for like 9 minutes. My God, sounds hilarious. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds pretty messed up, Karam. You make your own fun. Well, yeah, when there's nothing else to do, right? Dude, the pig smeared everything in blood, tackled him like 4 times. The guy was screaming in fear and anger. I mean, can you blame the pig? Good God. Yeah, that's one of those things that you don't want to screw up, I feel like. Brother and I used to go this one puddle between fields, play with tadpoles, used to ride 4 wheels up down pasture hills. See, that sounds like fun. It's fun if that's all you know. Yeah. I'm gonna wear the Warriors bracers because they're cooler. Catch a fly, put it in the freezer for a bit, pull it out, shove a piece of hay straw in its ass, boom, pet fly. You know, people do that with like just pieces of string. You know, you can just attach it to the fly. Just as a heads up, don't know if you knew that. Also, we're taught not to be wasteful, and you don't just kill something for no reason. Every part's used. Yeah, that's true. Yes, I also hear you used to throw rocks at landmines, Karam. Tell that story. Split the bone, suck the marrow, chew the cartilage. Look, beetles, big mouths, fight them against each other. Bug collecting is the shit. You found a kindred spirit, Karam. Be there! Come on! There we go. Gonna need to get some mana after this. Yes, I threw rocks off a cliff into a minefield at the ages of 6 to 10, and I got tinnitus because of it. Dude, that sounds terrible, actually. I'm gonna be real with you. I have tinnitus right now. It's... ugh. Oh, man. Learn how to shout like a demon. Isn't that just your normal shout? I got hit by a bus once. Alright, how did you get hit by a bus? Bro, fucking city shop chicken is so tiny compared to farm chicken. Nice restaurant here, Dallas. My boyfriend didn't want to eat the marrow out of his lamb neck dish, and I was appalled by him. There's a lot of nutrition in marrow. Marrow's actually, like, pretty good, too. Oh, shit. Nope. God, I love being a paladin. Got hit by a car once. Smart, why did you get hit by a car? Replace the cooling system. I gotta do that with my Forerunner. And I also gotta put spacers in the coils of the Impala, because that thing is... she's leaning. Guess if I do it, no more AFKing in the middle of nowhere. Okay, I think I need... how many more bears? Okay, I need one more. And he is in the middle of a lot of prowlers. They drove through a stop, T-boned me on my moped. That's not funny, but I don't know. It just, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. I have a Honda Element. It's like being part of Colt in the best way possible. Yeah, talk about the toaster. I also broke a punching machine. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't break your hand when you did that. It's actually shocking that you didn't break your hand. Next thing you know, Roanoke starts a car. Hey, I've toyed with the idea, but my wife would probably kill me if I brought home that many cars. Excuse me.
Good day to you.
Good day to you. Wait a minute. Okay, we're good.
Safe travel.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Sanguine, that's like the ugliest version of the car I've ever heard. It was orange. And it's a toaster. Why would you do that to yourself? It is what it is. Happened 10 years ago. Oh, there you go. You survived it, Martin. So it could be worse. You could have not survived it.
Until it is done.
You just 3 minor cuts my knuckles. Shows you how hardy these fisticuffs be. And also how lucky you are. Martin's just a ghost, exactly. Has anybody actually seen Martin in real life before? He could just be a ghost, and that's why he's always online when everybody else is, because he's just like hanging out. He's like, yeah, I just did the afterlife. Next thing you know, it tells us it wasn't our fault. Oh yeah, you know. Do I remember running over a guy 10 years ago on a moped? Oh my god. Heavy smell of coppery blood and sulfur. Ah, good luck. What is that, the goat man? Also, is the Doom music too loud? Let me know if it is. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, my forbearance is not up. So, fuck that. There's a bear. All goatmen are bitches, and Kilhoun is just trying to troll. They do a little bit of trolling out there. Oh, fuck, come on! Just wait till I get my hands on one of their gussy. Let's see if I can get you. Still got you. I guess the bright side of the purple channel being so small is that you can chat with everyone. Yeah, it is pretty nice. I know what you did last summer, and I'm still scarred by it. Gotta go work, and it's raining. Oh, you know, that's a perfect day, though. When you're working and it's raining, because that means nobody else around you is doing anything either. But have fun. Sucks you work on a Saturday, though. I will say that. I'm gonna show them a massive amount of Bosnian war crimes. Of course. Do Amazon Flex deliveries, though? Oh, okay. I think I've heard of that. I bet you I can kill Princess. Let me get some mana. We're gonna need probably, yeah, keep the divine protection. Quit my job and become a cam girl. Do it. Rainy deliveries. Yeah, that's not fun. Oh, this is already going very poorly for me. Okay. Doesn't have to, though. Nice. Okay. Saying when they've been to Dallas has an orange car. It's raining. My neighbor has an orange car. Oh, you're the same person. Wait, it's your neighbor. She logs off at a convenient moment. Just find yourself an elderly millionaire. Will you? Sure, can you direct me to... No? Why don't we all just quit our jobs and become cam girls? That's where the money's at. I'm gonna listen to Atlantica. Ow. I don't have a camera. Well, you gotta put a little skin in the game, you know what I'm saying? Louder. The Doom, make them Doom music louder? No kidding. Ah, good old Doom. It's like literally the perfect workout music. Nope. Check it out. I'm about to pull the pro-gamiest of pro-gamer moves. You guys ready for this? Nice. Boar does taste good. And you can get as many as you want. Yeah, because there's too many boars. Boars are things you don't fuck with. Huckers miniature tanks. Go for the deer. Shit tastes better. Dude, ham is delicious, first off. So, and that's what a boar tastes like. You're supposed to aim for the face, right? We're gonna be getting that. Gonna need some better armor here pretty soon. Ooh. That'd be nice. I should have already learned blacksmithing, but I totally forgot. Come here. Roanoke, would a polar bear or a hippo win in a fight? That's a cool question. It's kind of like the concept of would a grizzly or silverback win in a fight? I would have to go with a hippo. Mainly because I believe lions have a comparable bite force to a polar bear. Actually, they may have a stronger bite force. And claws that are larger than a polar bear's. And they're really not able to even touch a hippo. But a hippo's bite force would easily crack open a polar bear's head. Grizzly or hippo? Definitely hippo. You know, hippos, a lot of people don't realize those things are freaking vicious. The Westfall Deed. Wait, I already have one of these? Because I like to party. Alright. What are we doing, gal?
I guess going to the brewery. They want to go to the Curious Pig. Yeah. I'm not hungry.
Yeah, I'm actually like, okay.
But I think they are.
Can you tell them to not be hungry?
Well, Jessica just got done eating some food. I just got back down there, but Jessica just got done.
Let me,
You're not hungry anymore?
I'm still not hungry.
I don't know what my deal is.
Why, are you hungry?
No, I'm not hungry.
Here, listen to this. Yeah, it's Raging Cajun. Thank God, finally. Last of that crap fell. Alright, let me go turn this in. And then I can go back around. Grizzlies are fucking strong enough to do that and choose not to. But what? I think a grizzly... The only thing I would say about a grizzly bear versus a silverback is I feel like a silverback has more, like, dexterity than a grizzly. And if a silverback gets on a grizzly's back, I mean, it's done. Like, I think it could tear apart a grizzly bear. Now, if the grizzly bear gets in a swipe at the silverback and hits it, it could injure it pretty good. We can't even measure the bite or swipe force of grizzlies and polar bears. We got measurements of when they were playing and they gorillas out. Well, it's not about the bite force. It's about dexterity and intelligence. Like I said, if a gorilla gets on top of a bear, I feel like it could take it. Although bears have like pea-sized brains, so if they get smacked, then all right, is it normal? Is it a normal grizzly or Kodiak grizzly versus a silverback? I think, well, aren't Kodiaks like basically part polar bear? So they're just huge. to her favor. To the Shire. Mrs. Roanoke, why are you always gaming? Mr. Roanoke, working. It's not like I enjoy it. It's work. It is work. It's so much work.
Yeah, so much.
So much work. Alright. Oh, cool. I never even put it over to gold share. Very nice.
Oh, no little pumpkin friend.
What did you trip on? Oh,
One of the things around
the
me.
pop filter. Yes, luckily nobody can see the ground. It's nothing but like just squalor. It's not really, but plus gorillas would rather run than fight and get easily scared. Bears don't fuck around. That's not true. You can scare a bear pretty easily. In fact, most of the time, like even when it comes to like grizzlies, people will have been like, "Hey bear," and the thing just bolts. I don't think any animal wants to fight, especially if you don't appear to be scared. Tubby Muffin Hunter. Polar bears have a bite force of 1200 psi, and hippos have a bite force of 1800 psi. There you go. Most of gorillas as a whole deal is intimidation. Meanwhile, a bear constantly fights with other bears. Yeah. Black bears are... Yeah. There's a way with bears, in case you guys have never heard it. If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lie down. If it's white, good night. Basically, fight back with a black bear, lay down, and curl up with a brown bear. And if it's a white bear, which is a polar bear, you're going to die. So, that's just the reality of that situation. Anyhow, I appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to go to a high school reunion. It's going to be a blast. I hope everybody enjoyed the stream today. We got him to level 8, so it's pretty lit. And yeah, so